Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Leo. Let's see what's going on in your world, Leo. What does Leo need to know? Oh, I see ya. Oh, it's an opportunity, fresh new start. Ooh, Ace of Wands too. Oh my goodness. Leo. This could be, I do see a collaboration or people getting together. See a passionate beginning. This could be, this does look like someone's attracted to someone. They want to spend time together and go down this path, a fresh new start, someone new. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is a creative pursuit, a collaboration, working with people. Yeah, there could be a couple things going on though. Let's have a look at the sun. Yeah. Empress energy. Someone's open for something new here, Leo. Yeah, have you got something new coming in? Oh, I see a Knight of Cups. Somebody wants to talk. Who is this person? Yeah. Who are they? I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly another Leo. Someone's cup runneth over. Tell me about that Ace of Cups here. Yeah, someone's about to get what they want. Yeah, we got the cup getting filled. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. This is someone who's been keeping it in, keeping it to themselves a little bit here. This is someone who was kind of content the way things were. Now they're not so content. Why? Because of the cup. Yeah. Let's have a look at this Ace of Wands. This is someone who's been pinned down by their thoughts. They've been doing some thinking, and that's where I feel it. Somebody was kind of content the way their life was going. But now, this is somebody who's, they're in their feels. This is a person who wants to explore this. They're exploring their feelings. They're not quite ready to take action. They're just thinking. This could be someone who's been on a little bit of a timeout too. It could be just somebody wanting to take a break. But I see this, the energy of the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, collaborating, spending time together. Somebody wants to get together. This is someone who I feel has been fairly content. I feel they got friends, things like that. But I feel this is someone who definitely wants to ask you out here. Or it's yourself asking someone else out. Let's have a look at the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone, see you trying something different, taking a step back. Looking at things different. Maybe you're different than the usual type. Now, this could be a creative pursuit for some of you. See, trying things different, a unique situation. Could be working in a team setting, people talking, collaborating. But this is definitely the calling card, the dating card. Let's have a look at that. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. This person want? We know they're thinking romantic thoughts. Yeah, this is someone who's single and maybe been single for a while and fairly content the way things were. They were pretty happy, but not completely fulfilled. As far as the Empress goes, this is someone open to new. But this is also someone who's going to have to start this too. They're not quite ready. Yeah, they're not quite ready with the Four of Swords. They're not quite ready to take action. Yeah, they're thinking it through. They're choosing their battles. But it is about, they are going to take decisive action. This is someone who doesn't want someone to get away because they see opportunity, obviously. There's an attraction. They're drawn to somebody here. They're drawn to you if you are the feminine energy. Yeah. Because you can see this is somebody here searching here. See, this is someone choosing their battles. Somebody here didn't get what they wanted from someone, though. I do see it. This is why the Empress is open. They didn't get what they wanted. So that's why I feel somebody has walked away, but it's where someone's going. See, searching for something new. Somebody is leaving someone behind. See, choosing their battle. So this is someone thinking this through. It does look like they have to walk away. They were content, but they weren't fulfilled. So obviously this is somebody who is dealing with someone here, a situation. Now they're deciding to walk away. See, to start something new. It's all about emotional fulfillment. Yeah, there was some moon energy here. See, this person's thinking romantic thoughts, but like I say, there's a little confusion. You can see they're thinking it through, but it is a person, this is someone who doesn't want someone to get away. They feel like you're their type, and it could be where they've left something behind with someone who wasn't really their type. Yeah, but it's a person taking a step back. It's someone making a decision calm. I wouldn't be surprised if you're dealing with a Sagittarius. I see Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here as well. But it just shows a single person. This is someone who knows someone's single. Yeah, and if this is somebody who's been single for a while, they were kind of content. Like I say, they were kind of happy the way their life was going. You know, they do whatever they want, when they want, but they were not completely fulfilled. Yeah, you can see there's the Three of Cups energy. Yeah. They have friends, you know, the friends, family, things like that. They're fairly content people to do stuff with. But I feel like, I mean, there's definitely an energy of they weren't completely fulfilled. And if you are the feminine energy, see, walking away, you may have walked away yourself from a situation feeling a bit confused because someone's not filling your cup. But you got this new person coming in. Yeah. See, it's time to search something new here. Tell me about the Empress energy. Yeah, this is definitely someone with a lot of abundance. I see a house, a home, a strong foundation. Or just somebody here. It has to do with feeling like home a lot of times too. But I think it's someone going to invite someone to another person's home more than anything. I feel like you're open to this if you are the feminine. You likely know who this person is. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Yeah, they know a good thing when they see it. See, they're romanticizing, fantasizing. They're thinking romance here. Very dreamy. They're kind of lying there dreaming, thinking about this. They don't want you to get away. And that's what I feel. They don't want this. They're choosing to take decisive action. But I do think some of you, if you are the feminine, the Empress, I do think you've had someone who rushed in and backed out and changed their mind. Okay? And that's what I feel some of you have had, or you changed your mind about someone. Yeah, because this is someone open to new, and there's new coming in. So I feel like you're only interested in new. And it's funny because I hear that all the time from people, new. Yeah. A lot of people don't understand, though. Like, a lot of times I'll see readings where I'll say, like, you've crossed paths with someone, and they're like, no, I'm not dealing with that ex. Always remember, when you cross paths with someone, it could be anybody. If you don't know who they are in a reading, don't assume it's an ex. Because sometimes you cross paths with people through other people, acquaintances, and 2-3 years could go by, whatever. And this is somebody who may have been interested, and you may not even realize it. So it popped into my head, so I thought I should bring it up, because I kind of get this. Sometimes I can kind of pick up on what people are going to say after a reading. But this is not an ex energy. This is a new energy. Now, some of you didn't get what you wanted from someone, right? But you're about to get what you want because this person takes decisive action. Some of you have kind of waited a little bit. So I do feel some of you have waited for somebody, and that's where I feel you decide. I think it's even in the feminine energy yourself, choosing your battles, changing your mind about someone because they're not filling your cup. This person will fill your cup. And it very well could be them too. So just like I say, just take it how it resonates. Best for yourself here. But this is an energy of someone feeling the ship has sailed. It's too late. Yeah. It's too late. Someone's walked away. They've moved on. But it's where someone's going. See, this is somebody searching for something new. Yeah, because feeling confused. But this person here is someone who's changing their mind. There's a spark. There's so much desire. There's so much attraction. But yeah, this person generally, I feel, they were fairly content the way their life was going. And then all of a sudden, they're attracted to someone. So it's a person who's been single, feeling the ship has sailed. Oh, it's probably too late. I'll never meet anybody. But this is what often happens. The Seven of Cups, they're determined here too. They're in control of their emotions, but they're determined to succeed. They're going to swoop right in. This is someone who doesn't want you to get away. Now, it is possible they're checking you out online dating or social media, but This is often, I feel this is someone who's got people around them. They spend time with people, friends, in groups. But I'm going to tell you, this is someone who would probably prefer to get you alone. And I do see somebody wants to. Yeah, just be alone with you. Because that's where I feel they're pinned down by their thoughts, thinking romance here. Yeah, giddy up. They're going for it here. This is a person often who realizes, you know, once they connect with someone and there's this attraction, that they don't actually want to be single anymore. It's hard, I'm going to be honest, it's hard to say where it goes. I see going on dates, just kind of exploring this, but they are feeling, I mean, they're pretty confident here. They're determined to succeed here. Yeah. But whoever they are, they're moving on, or it's the Empress here, taking your power back from someone else. See, leaving you waiting, feeling confused, don't know what's going on. The Empress really just doesn't sit around and wait. And that's what I feel is going to happen. But often when somebody here is waiting, it's who comes in. And that's why I feel it's someone who's different than your usual type. Yeah. So it does look, I mean, I can see both people's energies, because the Empress is kind of like, well, I'm not going to sit around and wait. This is confusing. You know, I don't know what's going on, and probably at that point don't care anymore. Taking back the power. But this other person's swooping in. So it's like both people here. Both people are ready for movement here. Yeah, this is someone feeling, look at that, there's a Sagittarius energy that I was speaking about. So some of you, it's a Sagittarius. Others of you, it's another Leo. And see the Cancer, it's very strong Cancer. So there's a lot of Cancer energy here, which often is someone who keeps a lot of their feelings to themselves. They're very careful what they wish for. This is someone who's thought this through. And they were pinned down by their thoughts, but there is some fantasizing. I mean, this person's excited. They're revved up. They definitely find you attractive, so that's why I say giddy up. They don't want you to get away. Yeah, interesting. We've got a very interesting Empress here, too, because this is somebody who I did feel kind of waited for a bit. But this is someone here, especially definitely somebody who's been at home a lot, spending a lot of time at home alone. But I feel like, and that's this person as well, like you've got something in common here. I don't know, maybe you're homebodies or something, but this person, I do think it's about inviting someone to their home. And they are revved up big time. They're excited. They're feeling really good. There's a lot of attraction. They're really enthusiastic. And I don't see them getting overwhelmed, which is amazing. No, they're really interested. See, this is what happens when you're waiting. You're waiting for somebody here. Some of you are waiting for somebody. You've waited for a bit, the feminine, I feel. Now the ship has sailed and you got a new person. And that's what happens when like I say, when someone keeps someone waiting too long, they start to lose interest. But the interesting thing is this person is interested in you. So I feel like you're open to this. Yeah, I do. Definitely, I feel somebody here doesn't want to be single. They're that fear of being single, you know, feeling like it's never going to happen. I don't feel like it's the Empress. In fact, I feel like it's this masculine energy. Yeah, I say there's a lot of interest here. A lot of interest. Yeah, see, there's somebody in their fields. This is the person who wants love. They don't really want to be alone. They have a fear of being kind of single, you know, forever, but like I say, they were kind of content, and then all of a sudden there's this shift, and the shift is where they've thought it through. Once this person, see, they're attracted here. This is the thing. They're really attracted. And it's kind of lit that spark, and they're not going to let this go. And this is a person, I feel, who at some point kind of waited for the right person to come in, feeling like it's never going to happen. The ship has sailed, but now they're like super interested. Yeah. Like I say, it's about investing emotionally too. They are a little bit concerned about that, like, because this is about two people sharing their innermost selves. I think the Empress is generally an open book for the most part. Let's have a look at the King of Cups. The King of Cups, the King of Cups. This person's all in their field. See, it's all about the cup. See, they were so content. Their life was kind of good. Now there's this shift. All right, let's get their energy out. Yeah, so I do see an energy of just kind of go with the flow and see where this goes. It's hard to say. I'm going to be honest. It's hard to say where this will go, but they want to explore this. They're in their feels. This is someone who often falls hard, and I do. Now, this is something interesting here for the feminine energy. They don't want to be single, but they have a fear of emotional intimacy a little bit here. Okay, so I feel like it's saying be a little patient with this person. Just kind of go with the flow. Yeah, this is a whole new chapter, and this is this thing. This person's now kind of like, okay, let's just see what happens here. This is change. This is beautiful change. And I do feel some of you have moved on. Definitely the feminine. I mean, if it's not you, it's them. You can flip it. See, the tables are turning. See, this is somebody changing now how they thought about being in a relationship. Let's have a look at that Knight of Swords energy. Oops. Yeah, you got an Emperor. This is someone who's pretty much made up their mind at that point. See, they're going to make this happen. Yeah. See, once the spark is lit, that spark, then the emotions start to flow. If you have had a date with this person already, and I feel some of you have, they're already emotionally invested. I do think they kind of look at whether it's about investing in this situation and being patient, but like they're hoping this pays off. I don't know if you're 100% certain that this will go somewhere. You're open. I mean, the feminine is open. Yeah, it all depends on how much effort this person puts in. See, they have to show you they're going to put in effort. Because I do feel some of you have this energy of walking away from a situation. See, seeking new, just being open. But it has to do with effort. Some of you have new jobs here too, and that's another thing. I feel some of you, we have an Empress here, somebody who definitely takes care of themselves, independent, they work. I feel like you want somebody who not only just puts in effort, but I do think you're quite picky and particular. It's trying to tell me something else. Yeah, it's all about lifestyle. Yeah, there's definitely going to be necessary changes. Yeah, those of you who work, there's necessary changes that'll need to be made, schedules, routines, but it is about commitment. So I don't know if I don't feel it's a fear of commitment, but it could be. I think it's more of about emotional intimacy. It's not the feminine, it's the other person. They're exploring this. Just go with the flow and kind of see what happens. They're definitely in that dreamy, that line there, that dreamy romantic energy is what I feel the moon is, but it's definitely that emotional intimacy too. Yeah, the stars. So this is somebody definitely feeling like there's a lot of hope. Yeah, but like I say, somebody walked away from a situation that didn't turn out the way they expected. And this is why I feel the feminine isn't moving. The feminine's not the one doing any moving here. This is just someone focusing on work and home and doing their own thing. And only going to be patient for a while. See, it's about to see how this person, make sure you're on the same page. It's all about their lifestyle, schedules, routines. I mean, this is often someone kind of structured and sometimes even set in their ways if it's somebody older. Tell me more about this Emperor energy. They're going to make it happen, though. I can tell you, they've already made up their mind. I feel they've made up their mind. They don't want you to get away. I don't think it's a fear of commitment. It's more of the emotional intimacy, sharing their innermost self. But there's a lot of hope. But this is also an energy of releasing something here. I mean, it could be. Oh, I know what it is. I can tell you right now, it's a fear of abandonment, a fear that somebody will walk away or move on. That's what it is. It's not fear of commitment. Because I see this somebody making, being more committed. See, loyalty, faith. See, 2 cards of faith and loyalty. So it's an energy. If this person has faith that they can make the right choice, it's an Emperor, very structured, often strict schedules, routines. So there's going to need to be some changes to do with that. And that's one of the biggest things. Tell me more about the Star. Yeah, it is somebody who'd really just about given up. See, just about given up on finding love or connecting with someone. It's a masculine who felt beat up. But see, now that spark is lit, the fire, they can't deny themselves this. So we got the sun, the moon, and the stars. Oh my God. This person literally. This is a person who can fall hard. If you've already had a couple of dates with this person, maybe 2 or 3, they're already in their feels big time, big time. But it's schedules, changes, routines, lifestyle changes is what they're kind of afraid of. They're structured, and I think they could be a little set in their ways. Yeah, we got the feminine here too. See, both of you, there's going to be changes. There's going to be a shift. That's what it is. This is somebody who felt like giving up. They felt beat up, actually, both of you. And then all of a sudden it happens. So I think both of you have some mutual energy here. Both kind of feeling the same. But it's 2 people who've been, have left something behind but searching for new. It's like you're looking for the same thing. Tell me more about the Emperor. Yeah, 2 of Swords. Yeah, see, this is somebody who is indecisive, pinned down by their thoughts, unable to move forward. It's just somebody looking at things a couple different ways. It's like they don't see it coming. They get in that feel. It's often someone who doesn't expect to feel the way they're feeling either. That's another thing. We got 2 people in that energy. Oh my gosh, this is getting better all the time. See, I think it's just 2 people who've never really been really fulfilled in a relationship too, and content the way their lives were going, like generally pretty happy. But now, I think this kind of complicates things a little bit for these 2 people. I think it's going to be all right. I mean, I do see just kind of go with the flow and see what happens. But yeah, it's somebody about to make a decision. See, it's somebody needing to take that step forward. It's the next step. Yeah, see, it's all taking off the blindfold to see. I think this is a person who, I mean, not only were content the way they were just doing their own thing. Both people just doing your own thing, right? Just feeling pretty happy for the most part. Friends and family, being able to connect with people. But this person, I mean, not only are they really attractive, they're so focused on you. Like, I actually feel this is somebody taking off the blindfold, seeing, making a decision. And they're so focused. Like I feel like they're fantasizing of doing it with you. So I'm guessing it's somebody maybe has been celibate for a while. Just kind of, yeah. They are strict schedules. I do think they have very good morals, values. I do think you're going to share a lot of the same values. And that's what I feel, why 2 people feel like giving up. Just connecting with someone, not only who will commit, but who will be loyal and faithful. And who will, that you'll get, where you'll just really get each other, where your lifestyles mix, like you have the same, it's like you want the same things. Yeah, but it's just the lifestyle changes. That's what I feel. That's the biggest fears, changing. This is 2 people kind of set in their ways. But yet there's all this love. All this emotion, see, both people not expecting to feel this way. 2 people who are single, who felt like they were going to be single, and there is a fear of being single. There's more of a fear of being single than there is of commitment, put it that way. Oh my gosh. These 2, a lot of thinking, a lot of that pinned down by the thoughts. It's like both people. Give me one more on the 2 of Swords and I'll wrap this up. The 2 of Swords. Yeah. See, taming the beast. See, feeling confident. This is someone making a decision they're confident with. They are taking off the blindfold to see. But I think they're just really laser focused here. But it's about taking the next step. It's about moving forward here. They're going to, because they don't want you to get away. They see this as an opportunity for both of you. I think you both see it as an opportunity, just to see where it goes. Yeah, look at that. This person's, they're confident with the decision they're about to make, but they're taming the beast, and I like that. There's a lot of self-control and confidence. Look at that, Leo. I think we got 2 Leos here, to be honest, for some of you, but I also see Sag. And lots of Earth here, which I feel is just where things are moving a little slower, but this person is like all revved up and excited. And I mean, this isn't somebody who's going to run away either. They're not running away. Not at all. They're not running away at all. They're all, like I say, if you've had a few dates and you've spent a little time, they're already invested. In fact, I think you both are. Yeah. One more on that too. Yeah, 8 of Wands. See, it's time to hurry up, gaining momentum. A lot of talk, communication, very passionate energy here too. Yeah, I think this isn't something that's you're going to go with the flow, and then this is going to, as soon as I said things are going slow, well, it's going to speed up. Because these really, I feel your energies. See, this is the part where you go with the flow. It's sort of accepting and being open to the changes that need to be made. Schedules, lifestyle changes. Because this, to me, looks like some people who've been single for some time. But the 8 of Wands, doesn't have to be, but it really does feel that way. But the 8 of Wands is where things start to speed up, gaining momentum. It's an energy of, needing to hurry up and get this moving. Yeah, there's that 4. That's what it is. See, it's an energy of somebody who's set in their ways. Yeah, a little bit set in their ways. And that's the problem. But this is someone feeling confident with the decision they've made to move past this energy. But that's what it's all about. And I could see the energy with somebody here, because you can see when people just, yeah, there it is. Should I or shouldn't I? See, it's an inner struggle. They want it. Oh, I'm glad I kept going though, because you want to get the clarity. See the inner struggle. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I invest in this? Will it pay off? And I do think it has to do with connecting emotionally. If you're going to really, I feel like it's really important, I think, to both people to make sure this is a very caring and nurturing connection. That you both mutually, like I see, respect and holding each other in high regard, valuing this connection. But I actually wouldn't be surprised if both of you are a little set in your ways. And the fear is about all the change, lifestyle changes, schedules, routines, habits. But yeah, they're assessing this. See, it's like 1 minute this person's kind of like all revved up, ready to go. The next minute they're kind of assessing the situation. But I do see sincerity. There's a lot of sincerity here. See, it's just about going down the path. And I do think it's probably going to end up with this energy. Nope, they're going to do it. Oh, they're going to do it. Should I or shouldn't I? Yes, of course they are. And I could tell because of the Strength card, the confidence. See, they're taming the beast. They're trying not to rush in. They want to get this moving. And it's both of you knowing not to rush in. But I don't think, wild horses, literally, it just popped into my head, is not going to keep this person back. And that's how I felt very early in the reading, because that spark is lit. See, once that fire's lit, especially with fire signs, look out. Because that's the focus, right? It's fire signs focus on that physical, the passion, and all that energy that you get from each other. But there it is. Should I or shouldn't I? Yep, there's going to be a commitment. At least committing to the path to, spending some time together and getting to know each other. Take care. Bye for now.